Hi, I'm Mary Ferguson and I'm a pottery student in high school, but today I'm going to be making guitar pick flowers for my boyfriend for Valentine's Day, and I'm just going to show you how I did that. So here I'm just setting up for a sec, and then here is the flower. She's gorgeous, she's pretty, and then the supplies you're going to need is right here. You can screenshot that. But moving on from that, so I'm taking my wire and I marked it at 9 inches, and I'm going to cut each one in half. You can keep them longer if you want, but I just prefer the shorter stems. The wire I'm using here is a 16 gauge floral wire, which is a little more expensive, and that's why I'm preferring to cut them each in half. So once I have those all cut, I filed them a little bit. I didn't really show you. So I pre-bent one wire, and I'm just using that to mark where I want to bend the rest of the wires so that they're all bent at the same level. And then I take my wire cutters, and I'm just going to bend those a little bit. Sorry about the angle. So once I have those all bent, I'm going to set the rest aside and just take one. And then I'm going to take my guitar picks, and I'm going to sort them into 2 piles of thick and thin, 5 of each, because we're going to put the thick ones on the bottoms and the thin ones on the top. Alrighty, once I have those situated, I'm going to take my hot glue, and I'm going to put a little layer of glue on the bent part of the wire. Alrighty, now that I've thoroughly taken forever, I'm going to slowly position that on the pointy side of the guitar pick. Alright, then once I have that glued and dried, I'm going to take my E6000. You're going to want to make sure that your hot glue is dried before you start putting the E6000 on, just so you don't get any shifting. But you put 2 dabs of E6000 on each end of the wire. And then I'm going around the edges with more hot glue. Once I have the hot glue on, I'm going to want to work quick, and I'm going to take a thin guitar pick and push it onto the top so it's at a slight angle. See, right there, a little triangle. And then I'm going to take my heat gun, and I'm basically melting that top guitar pick down until it smushes down. And then I'm going to use my fingers. Be careful. You can wear heat gloves. I didn't because I don't have any, and I don't have any feeling in my fingers anymore. And then I'm going with my heat gun once more, just to really melt it down, and then I squish it down even more, so then it creates that nice petal look, and then it's nice and sealed. Okay, so jumping forward a little, here are all my petals, all 5 of them. Now I'm taking my 22 gauge wire, and I'm cutting a shorter stem and then a longer stem with my wire cutters. And then I'm taking these in my hand, and I'm just going to arrange them all nice into the way I want them. And I'm holding them nice and tight, and I take the shorter wire and I wrap it along the base of the guitar picks, all the way up there. And then once I have a little loop, I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to spin it around to really tighten it down, to really keep those petals in place. And then I take my longer wire and I'm going to stick it through the loop that I made with the smaller wire, so that I can then start wrapping it around the stem. Okay, so you're going to hold it real tightly, and you're going to twist it around and around very tightly so that they really stay secured. And once you get down to that bottom there, don't let go like I did here. It kind of unraveled it a little. You're going to want to twist it nice and tight. And then I'm just going to take my time and really arrange the petals the way I want them to be. Just fidgeting with them a little, moving them a little, bending the wires just a slight bit so that they look nice and pretty. And here she is, all beautiful and stunning and pretty and sparkly. But anyways, bye!